Hey! Espen from MakePlans. I got a great product, but growth is not where I want to see it. So I set myself a goal. 6 months, I'm gonna double my revenue. Can I do it? Follow my progress on this YouTube channel. Click subscribe. So what is MakePlans? It's a software as a service for online appointment booking. So it works for a hairdresser, a spa, a yoga studio, anyone who needs to take appointments online from their clients. It has heaps of integrations. MailChimp, Stripe, and with Zapier, you got thousands. So how's the progress? Well, not great. It's now in March, and I started this series in February. So got 6 months to double the revenue. Looking at the numbers in February, I'm seeing the same amount of signups as January and the same conversions rate. So the conversion rate is about 10% of all the signups, and there's really no change in the amount of signups from January. So it's one less. So percentage-wise, it's better than nothing. And there's some improvements to make, both from getting leads and converting to paid accounts, which is what we want. What should we do? What should I do? And that's a big question. So I have some ideas of how to achieve it, how to double revenue in 6 months. And there are a few areas I want to focus on. And one of them is content. So I'll be adding some parts on the website I felt I was missing for a while. Customer cases is one thing. Currently not showing any logos of the clients that is using MakePlans. And I want to do some interviews with some of them so they can explain how they're using MakePlans and hopefully what they're happy with in the application. I want to showcase the company a bit more as well. So currently there's very little information about who's behind MakePlans. So I want to expose a bit more about who we are as a company and who the customers are. So I think that could gain some trust in people who will show up on the website and evaluate MakePlans. Another thing I want to do is buy some ads, which I've done before. Never really saw big results for it, but I'm gonna tweak it a bit and see what I can do to get up both signups and conversions from that as well. So far, at the moment, I'm trying LinkedIn ads. So I just put it on today. So we'll see next week how that goes, if it's something I want to continue using money on or not. So basically what I need to improve in is marketing and sales. And I've been doing that by myself. So I want to outsource that a bit. So I'm in the talks with a few people I know, and hopefully we'll get to an agreement and start doing some sales mainly, both on following up leads and maybe some cold calling as well. So we're still in discussion for that. So that's something I can see improving, getting new clients. Very important aspect of getting clients is converting the trials. So like I said, now I have 10% of all the signups that go into MakePlans, they become a customer. So some of them it's not possible to convert because they're lacking features in the application, or they register by mistake, they think it's something else, or it could be some reasons that it's not possible to convert them. In most cases, it's lack of effort of guiding them in from the trial into using the product and finally convert them to a paying customer. So it's that process I want to improve on. Currently, I'm not really doing a drip campaign. It's purely transactional. So if the trial runs out, you will get an email warning you about that when you sign up, and also when you configure the account. So you have a booking site, then you get an email. So it's pretty much purely transactional. So I want to improve that by adding tips and tricks, how to use MakePlans, how to set it up better for your user requirements, some information about features. So a few ideas that I want to implement in a not too intrusive drip campaign. I hate getting a bunch of emails when I trial different services, but by making it useful and not too frequent, I think it's a great push in the right direction for converting from a trial to paid account. I also think there's things to do in the app to easier get started. I'm looking at the trial accounts, and most of them are getting from the registration into actually starting to use it. So that's great, but a lot of them are kind of stopping once they configure the account. So they're not adding any appointments, and they're not sharing access to the account to their colleagues. And I think their step there, either by some in-app messaging or even just simple help explanation what to do next, will improve that. There are also some features I like to implement. MakePlans has a lot of features, but of course there's always something new to implement. So I'm trying to figure out which one will make more impact for both my current clients and clients I lost, and potential new markets. So in February, we launched a few cool things. You can do now more complex messaging. So you can have multiple reminders. You can have follow-up messages. So previously you can just send one SMS reminder. Now you can send one SMS reminder 2 hours before the appointments, and you can kick off an email maybe like the day before. So you can have multiples of these messages. Same with follow-up. You can do a SMS 20 minutes after the appointment. 2 weeks later you can send an email. And the way that this is built makes it very flexible for us to add new communications channels, such as WhatsApp, or even mail a postcard 2 days after the appointment is made. So that's quite interesting and very powerful for our clients to communicate with their customers the way they prefer. There are also a bunch of other new features that were implemented, more on the content side, but also in the application. I added a bunch of new languages. So MakePlans is now available in Danish, in Lithuanian, in Malay, even in Hebrew, which was a bit of a challenge, but thanks to a good solid design, it was done quite quickly, because unlike the other languages I mentioned, Hebrew is a right to left language, so that results in some design issues if you're not thought about it before. But luckily it was a few changes to be made. So yeah, so you can use MakePlans in Hebrew if you want to. I also started a very new interesting project that I think was going to be really good news for our clients. And the way I want to implement it, I think it will be able to create some buzz, because I don't really see any of our competitors doing something similar. And I'm going to share more in the next episode, hopefully. I have some designers working on this project now and starting development quite soon. So it's basically going to be a new way for clients to make bookings, basically. So yeah, so looking forward to explain more about that and hopefully even show you soon. And that's something I really think will be able to attract more clients. But of course, there's a million things to improve in a SaaS, on the product side, marketing side, with content on the website, documentation for the API, and of course sales in general. There's so much to do. So I mentioned a few things that I want to implement over the next few months, and I'll be sharing the results from all of these activities. But I'm also hoping to get some feedback from you guys. I know I have friends doing SaaS businesses as well, and I have followers on Twitter that also are in startup companies. So I'd love to get any recommendations or any feedback you have about the MakePlans website, or who to connect to, and other ideas that you want to share, so I can hopefully achieve my goal, double the revenue. You may have noticed that not only changed the background here and changed my shirt, of course, I also changed the camera. So I got some feedback from my video editors complaining about the video quality. If you saw the first video, I'm sure you'll agree it was not great. So now I'm trying out my iPhone to record this session. So hopefully that's an improvement. But I'm quite new to all this. It's my first YouTube channel. I'm not used to talking on camera, so I'm hopefully gonna be better. by next episode and so on. So I'm still trying to learn the format and what to cover in these episodes. So in this episode I was talking about mostly what I am planning to do for the next few months, and will do in the next few episodes is talking about how I'm implementing those ideas, and when time comes also the results of it. And in each episode I will also let you know how the progress is. So like I said, now in February, the first month of this series, I didn't really see any improvements in signups. What I have seen an improvement though is in sales. So among those clients that actually did sign up and become a customer, there were some larger clients. So increased actually quite a lot percentage wise in February. So it's actually by far the best month. So hopefully that will continue. I'm not sure I can reveal the client, but maybe in next episode I will talk about it. So I'll be learning as I go along with this episode. I will share some of the things I'm working on. I'll maybe ask some questions to you guys watching. I will share my frustrations, and hopefully I'm able to progress not only on YouTube but on the revenue side as well. So as mentioned when I started this video, my goal is to double the revenue for MakePlans in 6 months. So I hope you continue to watch this series and see how I progress. Thanks for watching, and you know how to say on YouTube, I'm becoming a YouTube influencer now, so I have to tell it. Click the like button and subscribe. All right.